Hello, everyone. Hi. And welcome to Chestnut Hill College, and welcome to today's ceremony. My name is Michael Tompkins. I'm the Director of Housing and Residence Life. It's my honor with these amazing graduates to serve as today's Master of Ceremonies for our 2025 Kente Cloth Ceremony. Please stand if you are able to give our graduates another round of applause. I'd now like to introduce Dr. Brian McCluskey, our Interim President and Chief Financial Officer, to welcome everyone to today's ceremony.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Congratulations, graduates, again. Welcome, everyone, to this year's Kente Cloth Ceremony. My name is Dr. Brian McCluskey. I am the Interim President and the Chief Financial Officer here at Chestnut Hill College. I've been at the college since the fall of 2022. Happy and proud to say this is my third Kente Cloth Ceremony, and it keeps getting better and better. Today, the college is one step closer to concluding our historic centennial year, our 100th anniversary. That's a significant accomplishment in higher education. Yet the Kente cloth weaving goes back much, much longer, almost 400 years. This tradition originated in what is now known as Ghana, with each design, pattern, or colors representing its own theme or journey, just like our students, our graduates here, have had their own unique journey. The college, much like the Sisters of St. Joseph, whose mission is one of unity and peace, is open and inclusive of everyone without distinction. The Kente Cloth Ceremony is open and welcome to all also. This makes the Kente ceremony even more representative of Chestnut Hill College. The colors on the Chestnut Hill cloth symbolize growth, energy, wealth, and victory. The donning of the Kente Cloth Ceremony represents diversity within the collective unity of all students at Chestnut Hill College. The ceremony allows students to pay tribute to their own unique heritage, experiences, and achievements. The ceremony also presents the occasion for students to pay homage to those who have paved the way for them prior to and during their time at Chestnut Hill College. So please remember those that have helped you pave your way, and in return be a resource for others coming after you so you can help them pave their way. As you think about that, remember a famous question that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. asked of all of us, which is this: life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And that really goes hand in hand with the mission of the college and the mission of the sisters. I'm very excited for all of you. I'm proud of all of you. This is really one of my favorite events at the school year because it's a celebration of all of you, and no one can take it away from you. You've earned it, you did it, it's yours. I hope you feel the love and the support in this room. It's unconditional, as it should be. You've earned it, so enjoy this love and support. Take it with you everywhere you go. All of you have shown this college that you are leaders of this college, and you're going to continue to make some amazing impact and choices in this challenging world. I'd like to mention another quote from Dr. King. It's one of my favorites, and that is, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." We're constantly facing times of challenge and controversy now, so make sure you stand tall and proud. I leave you with two final quotes, thanks to Dr. Wolzak, from Denzel Washington. These are for our graduates. "The chances you take, the people that you meet, and the people that you love, and the faith that you have, that is what is going to define your life. At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you have accomplished. It's about what you have done with those accomplishments. It's about who you have lifted up, who you have made better. It's about what you've given back." So we all have to continue to give love and kindness to each other and give back. So thank you all. I hope those words resonate with you from two people much more profound than I will ever be, but the words certainly resonated with me. And I want to thank you and congratulate you again. Thank you all for being here to support our graduates. I'd like to introduce Dr. Kim Walczak, co-director of the DEI, for the invocation. Thank you.
Wow, you guys did it. I'm so proud of all of you. Let's take the time and bow our heads. Please join together in prayer as we bless our future leaders. Our Father, as we embark on this new journey of life, we seek your divine protection and guidance. Surround us with your love and shield us from harm. Grant us strength and wisdom to navigate the challenges ahead. May your light illuminate our path. Lead us to growth and fulfillment. Grant us the wisdom to discern our truth, passions, and the courage to pursue them with purpose. Illuminate our hearts and minds, guiding us to align our desires with your divine will. Help us to recognize the path that led to fulfillment and joy, and to embrace the journey with faith and clarity. Thank you for the strength and wisdom and perseverance you have bestowed upon us. May we celebrate these milestones of joy, recognizing your hand in our journey. Help us to inspire others and share our blessings, reflecting your love and grace in all that we do. Help us to remember that our successes are not solely our own, but a reflection of your guidance and blessings. May we approach our ambitions with a spirit of service, recognition, the value of others, and the importance of collaboration. Proverbs 16:3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. Lord, continue to love our graduates and our Chestnut Hill community, which is filled with amazing diversity of all students, faculty, and staff. Help us celebrate all of our differences and our uniqueness. Guide us by unconditional love to recognize the beauty of all, whom you've made in the image of yourself. Lord, continue to bless our graduates as they enter into their next chapter of life. Our graduates know that they will always have a place of support here at Chestnut Hill College, where our students throughout the years have received countless blessings and prayers from our Sisters of St. Joseph, faculty, staff, and administration. Lord, our Father, bless our Chestnut Hill graduates with all of your love. Amen. Thank you. I would like to now invite Trey Stewart, our graduating senior, who will continue our keynote speaker.
Hello, everyone. Lars Elliott Jeter is a CPA. He is a CPA with over 14 years' experience in tax and audit. A Philadelphia native, he earned both his bachelor's and his master's degree from Chestnut Hill, where he also played basketball. He began his career in Florida and later worked at Price Waterhouse Coopers as an auditor before returning to Philadelphia to serve as a controller at Chestnut Hill College. In addition to overseeing key financial operations, he now teaches full-time in the undergrad accounting program. Mr. Jeter previously ran E. Jeter Consultant, offering accounting and financial risk management services with a focus on nonprofit and grassroots organizations passionate about youth development. His coaches and mentors through the Hood and Rich nonprofit, where he served on the board. His work reflects a strong commitment to the community education and professional excellence. Please give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Lars Jeter.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you, appreciate it a lot. All right. In order to be included, I must include myself. I'll say that one more time. In order to be included, I must include myself, all right? When I give a cue, when I point, when I probably start to say it, when I do different things, I want you all to repeat. In order to be included, I must include myself. So let's test it out real quick. In order to be included, I must include myself. One more time. I want y'all to do a little bit better. In order to be included, I must include myself. All right? Good. Chestnut Hill College's mission is to be an inclusive Catholic community rooted in the legacy of the Sisters of St. Joseph, committed to holistic education, just relationships, and innovative thinking, and responsible action for a unified global society and a sustainable earth. All right? I sat in that seat before, being a graduate of this school. I didn't know the mission until after I graduated. This is probably the first time that y'all heard it. When I first read it, after graduation, I internalized that a lot. So the ones who have not read it yet, I want y'all to go back and read it again and internalize it. It means something to the college, it means something to you, it will mean something to your legacy as you navigate that. Make sense? I want to express what the Sisters of St. Joseph did to include themselves. In 1646, devout women expressed a desire to live holy lives, serve their neighbors, but outside of the religious cloister. The women were asked to circle the city, find the needs of the day, and address them. The founding of the Sisters of St. Joseph also occurred in the context of a broader effort to address the social needs of the time of that population. All right? Again, in order to be included, I must include myself. All right? I learned those words, in order to be included, I must include myself, from an island woman I worked with at my first career job coming out of Chestnut Hill College. The company was named IATA, International Air Transportation Association. I've had so many conversations on race in the workplace with so many people that I call my peers over the years. Race is a constant conversation for many individuals who look like me. Race shapes the way I look at the world. Race shapes the way a lot of people who look like me look at the world. I stand before you as a black man in America. I come from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as Trey alluded to, Germantown, Brickyard section, if y'all are familiar with Germantown. My whole life through college has been on Germantown Avenue, all the way through Germantown Pike. While growing up, my peers and I confirmed our blackness by placating to our stereotypes, both good and bad. In the age-old social narrative trope, nobody else is going to care about my success. All right? At that moment, I saw it as strength. As an adult, I see that gives little for my younger self to hope for outside of my 5-block radius. I am a black man in corporate America. I have been the only black member of a majority of the teams that I've worked on at all the companies I've worked for. In order to be included, I must include myself. I need everybody to say it again, especially this group over here. In order to be included, I must include myself, all right? So my assumptions at the times have not changed, and many of you will find yourselves being the only ones on your team. If you're lucky, there was one coworker at PwC, a friend of mine who I literally texted yesterday. She found herself on the team of all black women. That was uniquely her experience. We at PwC did not have the same experience. Most of the black individuals I work with, we were always the only ones on our teams. Most of the women at PwC, they were always the only ones on their team, all right? However, I want to start you off on a different paradox as I've navigated the corporate America. We have often heard that we carry generational trauma. We have social and institutional barriers. We have internalized our limitations. We have unequally had to code switch in different environments. Where you at? Corey, the gentleman said, we have had to work twice as harder than our counterparts. Remember he said that. Nobody's going to give you a chance. You know how they're going to treat you. They're not going to give you those opportunities. DEI is just here so they don't look bad. they are not going to include you in those special projects that you're going to be asking for. I repeat, and I want y'all to repeat, in order to be included, I must include myself, all right? As the Sisters of St. Joseph did, they went out and talked to their neighbor. I would like y'all to go out and talk to your neighbor, meaning your white counterparts. This is the secret that I had to learn throughout my experience. I need you to go out and talk to the ones that you feel don't have the same issues as you. Go talk to your counterpart. Ask them for their struggle. Ask them what they've had to go through. I promise you, they have also had their own struggle. It's not going to look like yours. It did not look like mine. But when I've talked to them intimately, they've had their own struggle, all right? And for them, the same way for you, they will describe that pain and hardship like no one else has had those issues. So, now that we know that we all have issues, whose are the ones that are getting ahead in life? Look at all the successful people that you've seen in your life. I can promise you one thing. In order to be included, I must include myself. I can promise you, they've included themselves. All right? They're not looking for a reason why they was not included. They were looking to include themselves. All right? So then there's a question of, how do I include myself? PVV. If nothing else you remember that. Be present, be visible, be valuable. Heavy on the valuable. All right? Some of you know me. Some of you I see over there, we didn't have an interaction, probably seen your face, probably seen mine, but I've heard people talk about me. If you need help with something, go to Professor Jeter. Who? Who is that? The tall black guy. Usually here during the day, sometimes after I was tutoring. Be present. Who is that again? The one who dresses in the nice suits. I apologize for today. I had a wardrobe malfunction. I ran out the house. I didn't have my shirt. I have just pressed it and everything. I don't even have my belt. I say that to also say mistakes happen. Push through them. I had this in the office. Always have a backup plan. All right? Oh yeah, I've seen him before. Well, he helped me save money on my tuition by switching to Geico. Be valuable. Bring value to others, all right? Not just for yourselves. Be present. Show up every time. On time is 15 minutes earlier than your boss. Even if it's virtual, be on 15 minutes earlier. Be visible, not invisible. Dress the part. Don't dress the part. Dress better than the part. Whatever that means to your own careers, because everybody's going to dress differently in their own careers, all right? Be valuable. Lean into your passions as early as you see them. Yes, you'll more than likely have a stable job after leaving this college. Now you have to figure out what excites you about this stable job, what excites you about your career. Tell your managers what excites you about your career. Tell your managers what unique opportunities that you would like to foster in your career. Find out who needs your passion. Nurture it. Nurture your passion. Master your passion. And then sell it back to the world at an affordable price. I want to be clear. A price should not only be affordable to your consumer and or employer, the price should also be fair for you. You spent time mastering your craft. For me personally, I spent time getting my CPA. It took a couple years to do that. I studied a whole lot for it. Canceled out my family, canceled out a lot of different things in my life for a long period of time. For my accountants and CPAs right here, it's okay. They will be happy when you get your CPA, I promise you, all right? So sell that mastered craft for a valuable price, all right? In order to be included, I must include myself, all right? In closing, your road will be exciting. It will also be challenging. Yes, you will feel nobody wants you on that special project. And there will be days where somebody purposely excludes you from those special projects. But you have to show up. You have to include yourself. Because at the end of the day, in order to be included, I must include myself. All right? Thank you. Thank you all. Good? Thank you. Perfect. I would like to bring Michael Tompkins back up to the stage and recognize the student bearers.
I like that. I might start saying that. That's nice. I like that. I must include myself.
I would offer though that President Mars is the best dressed man on the street.
We will now begin with the recognition of our graduates. Graduates, when your name is called, please come up to the front of the podium here. Each graduate will be given the opportunity to share a few words, and they will call the person who will don their kente cloth. For those donning our graduates, please come up when your graduate calls your name. Our first graduate, Nora Adam.
Hi everyone. My journey at Chestnut Hill was filled with challenges, growth, unforgettable experiences, but through it all, the unwavering love of my sisters carried me. They were my strength when I had none, my motivation when I wanted to give up, and my light when everything became dark. Every step I took, every milestone I reached was for them. CHC gave me the tools to succeed, but my sisters gave me the reasons to keep going. Their belief in me reminded me of a purpose and pushed me to a bigger dream. I am who I am today because of them, and this accomplishment isn't just for me, but it's just for them. Usma and Reem Adam.
Donald Bonham.
I would like to thank my mother. She's unfortunately not here right now. She'll be here a little later. But she always pushed me and told me that you could do anything you plan on, and if you set it up right, then it'll all work out in your favor. She's not here right now, so I'm gonna call Meech to give me my glove for my mom.
Cedric Brown.
All right, so to start, I would like to thank God for everything. Just start off. And I would like to thank the Chestnut Hill community because, coming up here from a different state, like 15 hours away, everything was different and the community kind of made me feel included. And for my donor, I would like to thank my mother, Sharon Solomon. She, every night, every day, she called me to check on me, even though she's hours away. And she give me her words of advice every day and it always stick to me. And that's the one thing that made me strive. But she's delayed right now on a flight right now. She on the way here for a graduation tomorrow. So I'm gonna have Rosalind on me, my kente.
Brielle Curtis.
This is dedicated to my loved ones that I've lost along the way. To my loved ones that I've lost throughout these last 4 years of my college journey. Losing them through this journey has been incredibly hard, but their memory has become my motivation to keep going. There were moments when I wanted to give up, but I kept pushing forward because I knew they would be proud. Looking back over these last 4 years, I carry deep gratitude in my heart for their love, their guidance, and their strength that they've given me, even in their absence. This is a tribute to them, and I thank them because their presence never left me and shaped my success today. And I will choose to be donned by my mother, Brandy Wallace.
Junior Desti.
Good afternoon, everyone. Damn, I got a lot to say, but I don't know where to start. First and foremost, I want to thank God for allowing me to be here today, talk to everyone right in front of me. Also, I'd like to thank my mother, who's not here today. She's been a mother figure in my life, a father, always supported me since I've been, out the womb, and always held her down, and I love her to death. She can't make it today, but I'll see her tomorrow, though. But I would choose Malachi Jones, my best friend, to hand me on my campaign.
Shanika DeVore.
All right. Oh, y'all have it here for me. All right. All praises are due to Allah. Alhamdulillah. Without my Lord, none of this is possible. You guys, I would like to shout out my two sons. They came out yesterday. They said, not today, Mom. So I also want to thank them for being my motivation in my education journey. I would also like to thank my husband. So my husband is from West Africa, you guys, so he can't be here today. So it's super special for me that I'm a part of this ceremony. So Don and me, I like to call my best friend up, Sophia. She's always so supportive in everything I do. Also, my mother is here, and without her, there will be no me. So come on, it's also her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Naira Hancock.
Hi, everybody. First, I would like to thank God. God is the reason why I'm here and guided me through so much, through these first 3 years, and brought me back up when there were times when I thought that I would not be here. Like, trust me, y'all, I was so close to dropping the class. And I thank all of my teachers, the administration, and I congratulate all the other graduates here today. And for my Kente, I have my mother, Rashida Polk, donning my cloth. Love you, Mom.
Madison Hayes.
Hello. First, I would like to thank the man above, because without this, none of this would be possible. I also want to thank my father and my stepmother for your guidance and your motivation and everything you guys do for me. I really do appreciate everything you guys do for me, the sacrifices and, putting up with me and my shenanigans. So I love you guys very much, and I would like to bring you guys up to don me today.
Cornelius Hill.
Thank you. I want to take this time to thank my mother. Throughout this time at Chestnut Hill College, there's been a lot of highs and lows, but throughout it all, my mom's just always been there for me. She's raised me since I was a little kid alone, and I'm so thankful to be here today because of her. She unfortunately isn't here today, so I'm going to call Bree Ryder up to don me.
Malachi Jones.
Good afternoon. I just want to thank God, because without him, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have made it this far. The person I want to honor is my sister. She sacrificed a lot for me, my family. She was always there for me, and I just want to honor her. She's not here today, so I would like to call up Junior Dusty to don me.
Lauren Lewis.
Hello, everyone. I would first like to thank my mom for putting me through college and supporting me along this journey. And second, I would like to thank my daughter for being a reminder every day to keep going and being my main motivation. And I would like to call my best friend Naima DeBress up here to don me.
Lauren Matthews.
Hello. I gotta stand on my tippy toes. Thank you all for coming today. Thank you, God, for me being here. I just want to thank my family. Rest in peace to my mom, who is not here to see me today, but in all due respect, I know she's smiling from up there. Just thank you. Thankful for this opportunity. Thank you for everyone coming out, and it doesn't end here. I would like to call my best friend Naima DeBress to don me my cloth.
Kara Montgomery.
Hi, everyone. I can't believe it's my turn already. My goodness. Okay. I would like to start off by thanking God and thank you all so much. I had wrote down what I was going to say. Sorry, I just wanted to pull it up. If I could wrap everyone who's been a part of this journey in a single embrace, I would. But today, I honor my mother and my son. Mom, thank you for your strength, your prayers, and for believing in my dreams, even when I doubted them. To my son, you studied right alongside me, walking these halls, learning your own lessons. Your presence keeps me grounded and gives me purpose. To my extended family, to the professors and staff who nurtured my voice, and to every person who showed me kindness along the way, thank you. You made space for me to grow. Chestnut Hill College calmed my storm of dreams. For the first time, they don't just feel possible, they feel real. So thank you.
Elijah Moore.
How y'all doing today? I just want to first thank God for the guidance and strength that He given to me throughout this journey. My family for their love, and my friends for the the support throughout this journey. It grew me, prepared me. This wasn't easy at all, but without them and my support, I would not be here today. Today I want to don my two girls, my grandmother, Jacqueline Dickinson, and my mother, Alicia Moore. Again, I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Dimitri Pierre Perez.
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. On my journey, I would like to thank my whole family, actually, but as you know, everyone is not here. But I give a special thanks to my mom, my brother, well, my 4 brothers, my grandma, my dad, my aunt, my other cousin, my friends, my dogs, for real, you know what I'm saying? And to my AV, Greg, you did a lot for me. But I like to thank them because I came here from a different state and I was kind of like alone, and I've built a community here and everything like that. And I just like love to appreciate my friends, and that's it. Thank you. Don, you gotta come up here. You already know what it is. Come on.
Brianna Ryder.
I would like to thank God and my parents and my brother for putting a basketball in my hand, for one, because I wouldn't be here without that sport. But I have to especially thank Jesse for recruiting my brother, because I wouldn't be here without him. And now we have a legacy here because of you. And also writing me a good letter of rec, because now I'm going to grad school because of you. However, my parents can't be here, nor my brother, because they work in Maryland, but I wouldn't enjoy these 4 years without Cornelius Hill, so I need you to don my kente.
Corey Solomon.
First off, thank you, God, for bringing me here. I went through every emotion over my 4 years. I got kicked off the team. I met with security a couple times. I met with my advisors a couple times, teachers, all that. I'm just thankful to be here and speaking to everybody, you feel me? Thank you. I wanna thank my family, of course, and overall Chestnut Hill, because without Chestnut Hill, it wouldn't be me. This was the only school I got accepted to. My grades was bad in high school. They gave me a chance. I thank y'all so much. I wanted to appreciate Professor Borzillo. No, Borzillo. My apologies, y'all. I'm nervous. But she played a huge role in my success at Chestnut Hill. Without her, I wouldn't be here. She pushed me. She told me to work hard. I appreciate all the Zoom calls, even in the summertime, even when it wasn't school, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to graduate on time. she made sure that without her, I would not be here, and that's a fact. So I want to bring her up. I thank you, and I love you.
Trey Stewart.
First, I want to thank Allah, but I want to thank everybody for coming out today. None of my family could be here today, but, you know, happy to be here. And I would like Nora to present me with my, oh my gosh, forget what it's called. But, you know, I want Nora to come and put it on me. Thank you.
Makani Thornhill.
I'm just now realizing how hard it is to swallow tears. Sorry. I would like to thank my parents and my stepmom, also my grandparents for giving me the support and guidance I needed for this journey. All of my MCOM professors, Anna from campus ministry, who have helped me find my passion. And my 3 sisters who have motivated me to keep going. I would now like to ask my mom to come up and don me with the kente cloth.
Michaela Washington.
Okay. Hi, everyone. As I reflect on this journey, I am filled with gratitude for the people who stood beside me through every high and low. To my mother and father, your strength, sacrifices, and constant belief in me laid the foundation for everything I achieved. You showed me what it means to persevere with grace and to lead with love. To my sister, thank you for being my quiet source of comfort, always knowing how to lift me up without needing words. And to my boyfriend, your patience, encouragement, and steady presence have meant more to me than I can express. All you have believed in me and kept me going through the toughest moments, and your constant presence reminded me that I was never alone. This experience has challenged me, shaped me, and taught me more than I've ever imagined, but it's your support that made my success possible. I am forever grateful. And I would like to ask my mother and father, Sean and Della, to don me.
Cheryl Ann Watkins.
Hi, y'all. Oh, okay. So I personally just wanted to thank the people who got me here to this point. My mom, who was always a listening ear to me. My aunt, who inspired me to pursue my dreams through Chestnut Hill College. My uncle, whose dream became my dream. My grandmother, who was entertained from my storytelling. And lastly, my professors, who helped me to a standard for success. I'm greatly thankful for my second floor people. Thank you. I have my own desk. And the person I would like to don my cloth is Dr. Sarah Rohde, my advisor.
Tiffany Weidman.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to give thanks to God, because through him, all things are possible. I want to thank everyone who has walked with me on this journey, my life partner, my children, my family and close friends, as well as my community. Your love, support, and encouragement carried me throughout every challenge and helped me become the person I am today. I especially want to honor my late grandmother, Catherine Weidman, whose wisdom, strength, and unconditional love continue to guide me. Though she is no longer here in body, her spirit is with me in every step I take. As I wear this kente cloth, I carry her legacy, your prayers, and the strength of those who came before me with deep pride and gratitude. I would like to have two of my 4 children and my life partner come up to don my cloth today.
Danielle Young.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to give honor to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, none of this would be possible. I just want to share, I'm a birth doula, and most of my clients who come to me are near the age of 40 or a little bit older, and they always tell me, oh, well, I started late. And so to ease that conversation, I said, well, I'm in my 40s and I started school late, so we're even. I want to thank my husband, my confidant, my everything, my supporter. Without him, none of this would be possible. And to my children, to my daughters first, Jada, Varee, Kyla, Faith, who isn't here, she's on a field trip, and to my son, my husband's namesake. I just want to show you how important education is and what it looks like, and I'm passing the baton to you because I also graduated cum laude as well. So. And my husband, Jamar Hassan Young Jr., will be donating me. Thank you.
I would now like to have Dr. Rosalind Emmanuel Fresnel close out our ceremony.
And just like that, our 2025 Kente ceremony has ended. Let's give all our graduates another round of applause. Graduates, we have enjoyed getting to know you during your time at CHC and are excited to see you walk across that stage tomorrow. We will leave you with one maxim from the Sisters of St. Joseph. Maxim 39, be of service to the world. The best service is one that shares your gifts and give you life. Thank you and congratulations. Please join us. Go ahead, you can clap. Thank you, and to our guests and to our family members, thank you so much for coming out and supporting our students. Please join us for a reception following this program in the Rotunda. Our baccalaureate service, prayer service, is at 5:30 p.m. in the Mother House Chapel. Thank you, and then for all the graduates, we would love for you to go to the Rotunda by the steps to take a wonderful picture. So thank you. Let the graduates leave out first. We'll start with Neil. Go ahead, Neil.